Hello everyone, good evening. This is Manjeet Rawat, your online instructor. Guys, welcome back once again to Teach Me Cloud YouTube channel. And we know that we are working over a AG104 certification based content based video series, and this is our seventh video based on the content of AG104 certification. And in this video, I'm planning to describe you about how to create and configure virtual machines. So guys, in this video, you will learn about how to create a virtual machine, as well as we'll discuss about how we can add data disk, how we can manage our size of virtual machine, and also discuss about the some networking option which is available in the property of virtual machine. So let's start our practical directly with the help of our Azure portal. So guys, before we start to practical, if you are new, if you are watching my video first time, so you need to subscribe my channel, because once you subscribe my channel, you will be get a lot of video based on the cloud technology and virtualization. So let's start our practical. So as we know that if we're talking about the virtual machine, so virtual machine, to create a virtual machine, you need to log in yourself over Azure portal. So guys, this is my Azure portal, and in the Azure portal, you need to select the option of compute. In the compute part, we have a two different way to configure and create virtual machine. One is virtual machine with the help of ARM, and second with the help of Classic. So the difference between both, basically, if we're talking about the ARM, it's a Amazon resource, Azure Resource Manager, and if we're talking about the Classic, so you can say that it's a old portal based virtual machine creation step. So guys, if you have a much experience in the old portal, you can proceed with Classic. If you are just start your working with Azure portal, so you need to proceed with the virtual machine normally, which is available in the compute part. So what we need to do, we just need to open our virtual machine. You just need to right click or just simple click on the virtual machine option, and just try to understand about how many way we have to create our virtual machine. So guys, we have a two different way to create our VM. One with the help of on demand, you can say that, and another by using the reservations. So just try to understand about the difference between on demand and reservation. So as per the name, if talking about the on demand, so in the case of on demand, you need to pay amount as per the usage. For example, you created a one virtual machine with size of 4 gig of RAM and 127 gig of hard drive, Windows 12 operating system, 2 core of virtual CPU. So for example, the cost of this particular configuration, you need to pay 3200 rupees per month, approximately price for the month. So if you run your virtual machine up to 5 to 6 hours, so you need to pay amount for the 5 to 6 hour. On demand, as per the usage, whenever you turn on your virtual machine, you need to pay amount. Guys, if we're talking about the reservation method, so in case of reservation method, you need to pay the amount in two different way. One is with the help of upfront payment, and another by using the option of pay EMI. So guys, if we're talking about the difference between on demand and reservation, so whenever you proceed to purchase your virtual machine for a long time, like as a 1 year to 3 year, so you will be get up to 50 to 40%, 40 to 60% of discount in case of reservation. So guys, we'll create another video related to the reservation separately. Now we just try to understand how we can proceed and create our virtual machine by using the option of on demand. So we need to click on the add button. Whenever we click on the add button, it give you option, it give you the steps to create our virtual machine. So we need to click on the virtual machine again, and just click on the create virtual machine. Now we have a 7 different way. We need to follow the 7 different steps to create our VM. So guys, the first option is related to the basic information. So in the case of basic information, what you need to do, you need to select your resource group first. So I'm going to proceed, select your subscription type, then select the resource group and type the virtual machine name. So guys, I'm just going to proceed with virtual machine name web, and this is our reason. It's talking about the location, so I'm going to proceed with Central US. Another important option is related to the availability set, availability option. So in the case of availability option, we have a two different part. One is availability zone, and another is availability set. The meaning of availability set is basically both are related to the fault tolerance. Means if you want to make another copy of same virtual machine, and you want to you are a little bit worried about your virtual machine, about your server, so you don't want to any at zero time. So if you want to 24 by 7 uptime, means a high fault tolerance service, so you need to create our availability set or availability zone. So whenever you select the availability set, you have a two different option: fault domain and update domain. So guys, you can say that the meaning of fault domain is basically a rack, basically a host which is available in the backend. And whenever you create your virtual machine, it just capture the some space from the rack. Our host means like as the RAM, CPU, networking, and power supply. So whenever you select two means whenever you create your availability set with two fault domain and five different update domain, two fault domain, the meaning of two fault domain, your virtual machine parallelly running with the help of two different racks or two different hosts. If any problem occurred with your existing host, like your both hosts are damaged, so what happened? Our update domain will transfer one rack to your fault domain. So means your virtual machine will be available in 99.999% of fault tolerance, means zero uptime, zero downtime. So if you're talking about the zone, so zone is a separate option. Zone is creating another copy of your virtual machine in different zone, not region. So how many copies you want to create, like two copy, three copy, one copy. So as per your requirement, you can select and proceed. So it can work just like a disaster recovery, but you are unable to find the destination location. The actual difference between the disaster recovery and the availability zone: in case of availability zone, you are unable to find the location, destination location, but in case of disaster recovery, you are properly able to find the destination location. So I'm not going to proceed with anyone. Select the location, select the operating system size. So guys, I'm going to proceed with server 2012 operating system. No need to proceed with Azure Spot instance because it will be take time. And another option is related to the username. So I'm going to proceed with username of web, and choose minimum 12 character of password. Like as a password must be a complex, and you need to allow, because we are using the Windows operating system. So this is server 2012 R2, so this is the Windows operating system, so that's why I'm going to proceed with inbound 3389. This is the RDP, and click next. Another option is related to the disk, and by default it give you 127 gig of hard drive. And if you want to add more, you can do that, but I'm going to proceed and will attach our hard drive once we created our virtual machine. And next, no need to choose any option from the networking part, because we don't have idea about the VNet. So firstly we'll discuss about the VNet, then we will back and create another virtual machine, and that time we'll discuss more about the VNet services. So this is the default VNet service. You can just proceed. And another option is related to the management, and in case of management, we have a lot of options, like as a monitoring. Boot diagnose option is on, OS guest diagnose is off. So basically it's related to the diagnosing system, means whenever you proceed with boot diagnose, you are able to check the booting process of your virtual machine. And by default, whenever you create your virtual machine, it will be automatically create a one storage account. I'm not going to proceed with the identity, because for identity you should know about the Active Directory services. Another option is auto shutdown. So if you want to shut down your virtual machine, you can just select your timing, and on this time your virtual machine will be automatically turned off. Next, it's related to the backup, and if you want to take the backup of your virtual machine while creating the VM, so you can do that, but we will discuss more about it once we created our virtual machine. So guys, just click next. No need to do anything here. I'm going to proceed with tag, and tag is the name. Basically, you can find your virtual machine's resources, those resources connected with your VM. So you can type the name of your virtual machine, tag name, to easily find out the resources which is connected with your VM. You can say that it works just like index. Another option is related to the create and review. So whenever we click on the create and review, it just give the information about that you selected. So guys, this is the information about our virtual machine, and the price, if we're talking about the hourly basis, so we need to pay about 1 rupees 91 paisa per hour. Means if you turn on your virtual machine up to 2 hours, you need to pay up to 4 rupees minimum amount for the 2 hours. So I'm not going to make any changes here. Just click create, and now it will be take up to maybe for 3 to 4 year, and after 3 to 4 year you will be get your virtual machine will be running. And after that we'll discuss about the how we can add the data disk and how we can manage the networking part as well. So guys, I'm just going to pause the video, and once our virtual machine created, we will be connect our the RDP and then proceed. Now we successfully created our virtual machine. What I'm going to do, just take the RDP of your virtual machine that you created. So for the RDP, if you are using the Windows operating system, so do one thing, just open the property of VM and click connect, and it give you it just download the RDP of your virtual machine. And if you are using the another operating system like a Mac operating system, what you need to do, just need to install a Microsoft Remote Desktop, and I'm going to just copy the public IP which is available in the property of VM, and create a one connection. Just type the virtual machine public IP address and type the username and password and click connect. So if everything is okay, like your public IP is okay, if your username and password is okay, so definitely you are able to get the RDP of your virtual machine. Now, so we are connecting our virtual machine with the help of RDP tool, and now just check the agenda of our video. So as we discussed, we are working over our Azure AZ-104 certification. So in the Azure AZ-104 certification, we are discussing about the create and configure the virtual machine. So we successfully created our virtual machine, and now I'm just going to check and another option which is available in the properties. So guys, just try to understand about the another option. Sorry, it's a AG104. So we need to understand about the AG104 content. So in the AG104 content, we need to know about how we can add data disk. The first option is related to the adding data disk with our virtual machine. So guys, this is our virtual machine that we created with the help of Azure Portal. I'm going to open the disk management of this VM. Just type open run and type disk mgmt.msc, and when you open the disk mgmt.msc, you will be get the information about your hard drive that already connected with your virtual machine. So the hard disk size is 127 gig and 4 gig of additional hard drive. You can also say that it's a temporary storage. Do not use, as you never suggest you to use your temporary storage. So guys, what I'm going to do, if user just demanding, could you please add one more disk with the 100 gig of size, so how we can do that? So if you are handling your portal, so you can directly attach your virtual disk with your existing virtual machine. I'm going to show you the procedure. So guys, this is our virtual machines property, and what we need to do in the virtual machine property, we are able to see number of options are available in the VM properties. So we need to click, we are planning to add our hard drive. So what we need to do, we need to just select the disk option which is available in the properties. So I'm going to click here on the disk panel, just click on the disk option, and we are able to get the option which is available in the disk property. It's add disk. Click here, and just select the logical unit number. It's a LUN just 0, and you need to click on the create. So guys, whenever you click on the create, you have option to type disk. So I'm going to proceed with name of extra disk. Okay, and this is our container. Select the source type. So guys, we have a three different way to connect our hard drive, to add our additional hard drive. One is the snapshot, another is the storage blob, and last one is related to the none. So in case of none, means you are planning to purchase your hard drive directly from the portal, directly from the Azure. And if you want to create your virtual machine with the help of your existing hard drive, with the help of your existing snapshot, so what you need to do, you need to select the snapshot. Next, storage blob is another option which is available in the property in the source type. So whenever you proceed to with the storage blob, means you are planning to add your on-premises hard drive to our virtual machine. So this time I'm going to proceed with none, because we are planning to purchase a one hard drive with size of 25 gig. So you just need to customize your hard drive size and click OK, and need to click create. Now, the first option to create hard drive, second option you need to attach your hard drive with your virtual machine. Because if we're talking about the property of our VM, so still we have only two different hard drive available, and we are adding a one more hard drive with 25 gig of size. Now it's adding, it will be take time, so it's just creating. So once our hard drive created, we will attach the same hard drive with our existing virtual machine. Now it's created successfully. What you need to do, just click on the save button. Now, first option to create, and second you need to save and attach with your existing virtual machine. So it will be take time, and once our hard drive successfully saved in the property of our virtual machine, see, we are able to get the same hard disk is available. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to right click and click on initialize. So what you want to make it, MBR or GPT. So as per your requirement, you can proceed with MBR or GPT, and click online, new simple volume, and next, 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 and finish. Now you can store any kind of data in your storage in your 25 gig of hard drive. So guys, this is the way, this is the method to add a data disk with your existing virtual machine. And another option, if we're talking about the another services which is available in the virtual disk. So you can also resize the disk. For the resizing the disk, what you need to do, just you need to, for example, a user want to increase the same hard disk space, like you are adding a 25 gig of space with your virtual machine, and you are planning to make it 35, make it 50, make it 100. So how you can do that? So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add some data in the hard drive. And for example, I created a one virtual one folder with name of test. Okay, text and type something that you want. This is test file. Okay, so for example, unfortunately you just fulfill the entire space that you purchased from the Azure, and now you are planning to increase it. So what you need to do, the first option you need to do, deattach your hard drive. Just click on edit and click here and deattach. So once you deattach, go to the all services. Again you need to click on compute, select disk, and once you click on the disk, see, this is the extra disk which is available. It is detached from your virtual machine. Okay, just let me check, because once you detach, you need to save the environment. Okay, it will be automatically removed but not deleted. It's just removed, detached from your virtual machine. No data loss. So we successfully deattach. Go to the virtual disk, go to the disk option, select your virtual disk that you created, and you need to click on the configuration which is available in the property of our virtual hard drive that you attach. Click on the configuration panel, and still it's deattaching, so it will be take time, because if we're talking about, okay, fine. Now I'm going to refresh it again and open the panel again. Now you need to click on the configuration, need to change it, just sorry, click on the configuration, and now I'm planning to make it 35. So we created our virtual machine with size of 25, but now you are making to you want to make it 35. So you just need to type the space what you want and just click save. And once it saves successfully, what you need to do, you need to go to the property of our virtual machine and attach it again. Now it's successfully updated. Go to the virtual machines property, click disk, click add disk, and we have already created. So no need to click on the create new disk. You need just select the existing disk, extra disk, and click save. Now wait for a few minutes. It will be highlighted on your virtual machines property, virtual machines disk management part. So once, see, now we successfully added 10 gig of extra space with our existing virtual machine virtual disk. You want to make it 35, you want to use the full space in the single drive letter. So what you need to do, just right click on the disk panel, click extend, and next, next, and finish. That's, this is the way. Now our hard drive space, our virtual disk space is 35 gigs. So guys, this is the option, this is the way to configure the virtual disk with our existing virtual machine. Now second option, try to understand about the second option. And the second option is related to the what we can say that networking. So in the networking, as we discussed while creating the virtual machine, whenever you create our virtual machine required a logical port, you need to attach the logical port. Like by default, you will be get a 3389, which is responsible to provide the access of your virtual machine's RDP only. For example, you want to host your website with the help of Apache or IIS service. So what you need to do, you need to open port number 80 in inbound or port number 443 in inbound. So guys, inbound, outbound, application security, and load balance. So there are four options available in the property of our virtual machines networking option. So just try to understand about the inbound and outbound. So inbound means you want to distribute your services to the outside the network, and outbound in the sense you want to access the services from the outside to to your virtual machine. So I'm going to show you the one live practical. For example, this is our virtual machine, and in this virtual machine, I'm going to install one service with name of IIS to host a website. Just select and open the virtual server manager wizard. Select role and features, roles and features. Next, again next, and you need to select internet information services. So this is the web IIS. Select the internet information services. Next, again click next and install. So once we install our IIS service, we will create a one dummy website in our virtual machine and try to access with the help of public IP from outside the network. IIS service installed successfully, and what we need to do, I'm just going to open my computer, and in the my computer I'm going to design a one dummy website, you can say that. Just open my computer, open C drive, and select interpub folder, www root folder, right click on the IIS and open with notepad. Type something, just make some changes in your website. This is test website, okay, and save it. And everything is okay. You need to open your portal, and from the portal you need to copy the public IP address of your virtual machine and paste on the browser like this. Now we are just waiting to access the virtual website that we created over a virtual machine. So we just need to wait up to 1 minute. Meanwhile, I'm going to open the same website with the help of another browser as well. Control V. Let me copy again. But unfortunately, we are unable to reach our website. Only the reason of we are not open the port number 80 or 3389 443. So basically, I'm just going to open our virtual machines property and select the network part. Go to the add inbound role, and in the inbound role, we need to add the port number 80 because for 443 you need to install the what we can say that SSL certificates. So just select the source any, because we are planning to access our website from the outside the network, from any internet access, and no need to make any changes. It's a strict, you need to proceed with this one, destination any, port number 80, and click add. Now once you add successfully your port number 80, you will be able to access your website by using the public IP address from anywhere, from any network. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to refresh this page again and see we are able to get the same website is running successfully, and just click here, and this is the test website that we created. So guys, this is the information, basic information related to the virtual machine, create virtual machine and configure virtual machine. So I hope you all of you understand about the procedure, how you can manage the virtual machine data disk, and how you can resize your data disk, and also I hope you understand about to add the networking part. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will meet soon with another session and another video. Thank you so much, and take care, and bye bye.